This week is a time of reflection for an East Texas family, marking 4 years since their daughter was suddenly taken from their lives.
They lost their daughters to suicide at the age of 12, but our Jose Alonso reports they found a way to keep her spirit alive.
She was an old soul at heart.
Michael Domingos lights up when talking about his daughter Evie. This past Wednesday would have been her 16th birthday.
She just really struggled to find herself, and she was struggling with schools, and there was some bullying, and so I think it just all seemed too big for her.
Evie was just 12 when she lost her life to suicide. Her father shares her story and hopes it leads someone else to find help.
It's super important that we're able to provide real, tangible resources for young people when they need that support.
Brandon Davidson is the executive director of Next Step Community Solutions. The nonprofit has been helping East Texans since 1984.
So far this year, we've expanded our suicide prevention program on 26 campuses across East Texas, serving over 20,000 students. That's almost 1 out of every 3 kids in East Texas. It's so important that when a student needs help, that they know how to access that help.
One way to access that help is by calling the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. This last December, the Lifeline received more than 14,000 phone calls from the state of Texas. Since Evie's death, Michael and his wife Jessica created a tiny library and Tiny Evie Rocks.
My wife felt compelled to paint some rocks, so she went in the backyard, found some, painted some hearts, and we started leaving them on the trails around where we lived. And after a couple of weeks, I started painting with her too.
Keeping Evie's spirit alive and hoping to help anyone else thinking about suicide with a bright message.
You know, as a parent, just having those conversations with your children, if you start to see them struggling, or if you're seeing some of the behaviors, just asking those questions and finding the help.
Michael did give me this Tiny Evie rock that reads, "Sometimes in the waves of change, we find our true direction." I want to thank them so much for taking the time to speak with me tonight and share Evie's story. Mara, Brennan.
And I also have a rock here. Honestly, I met them a couple weeks ago as well, and I got this rock that says, "Your story isn't over. You're an important part of this world. Don't give up on yourself." Such a strong message that I keep with me on my desk every single day. So thank you. We want to give you that hotline number one more time. If you or somebody that you know is in need of help, pick up the phone and dial 988.